Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to the channel if you're new here. I'm Alexandra and I am back with a new split building video, and today we are building in Brindlenton Bay and I'm so excited about that because this is actually the first build from the upcoming save file that I'm working on. So the next world that we are going to rebuild, it's gonna be Brindleton Bay. And I started with this build, which is gonna be an actual bed and breakfast custom venue. And I'm so excited with how it turned out. And in fact, I'm happy that I chose to build it on this lot because we are in the tails end lot, the 40 by 30 on the lower left side of the map. And in fact, I wanted to build a bed and breakfast in the Lighthouse lot in the tiny island in Brindleton Bay, and I realized I don't have enough space on a 30 by 30, so here we are on this lot. And I started by doing some sort of a garage walkthrough to a parking lot, and then I continued to actually build it's an actual house that's, a bed and breakfast, and I'm so in love with the coastal vibes here, and I tried to make it as realistic as possible because yes, this is gonna be a part of the realistic safe file that I'm making, and it's actually the 5th version, and I am excited about this. I started, as I said, to redo everything in Brindleton Bay because I asked you, in fact, I asked a lot of simmers on my socials, and it turned out that people really wanted me to do Brindleton Bay, so here we are. So, as I said, this is a bed and breakfast custom venue. It's an expensive lot, but it doesn't really matter because, it's not like owned by anyone. It's just a community lot which functions as a custom venue. So basically, Sims will come here and do certain activities accordingly, with the schedule that I customed. And actually, I will talk about the schedule in a couple of moments. Before that, I want to say that for this build, I used a lot of packs, a lot of kits. Basically, in all the saves that I did until now, I used every packs that are up to date. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I also used the new Royalty and Legacy pack because of some flooring and the water for pools, and also some interior furniture pieces, and also the new wallpapers because they are so coastal, and this is gonna be very coastal inspired. And it's actually a style that it's kind of hard to do in this game. Now I realize how hard this nautical kind of style it is, because we don't really have like the necessary stuff to do this style properly. And that's why I used a lot of kits and decor items from most of the packs, because I really wanted to like make this style like as realistic as possible. And in fact, I'm happy with how it turned out, but believe me, I had a struggle, and I'm actually finishing other 2 builds in this style, and I find it even more harder to achieve the look that I want them to have. So as you can see, the exterior of the house, it's very Hamptons Cape Cod style, which is the style that fits Brindleton Bay the most, and I think almost every single lot is gonna have this vibe. And yes, speaking about the custom venue lot type, this is the actual schedule that I created for this particular lot. So we have the custom roles, the guest, the host. We also have a musician because I wanted someone to entertain people that are staying at the bed and breakfast. And this schedule, it's like the main one we have for a bed and breakfast, but I customized it a little bit different. I wanted the breakfast time to start at 8 a.m. and then we have free time at 11, and people were actually gonna do different activities. The staff member and the host are gonna do things like cleaning and tending the bars, and people are gonna be friendly. They will do water activities and play pub games because we have ping pong, we have you know, those sort of activities. We have darts, and after lunchtime we're gonna have free time again, starting from 5 p.m., and people are gonna do physical games, also self-care if they want to, and also watch live entertainment and listen to music, and maybe dance outside at the bonfires or maybe indoors. And also the host is gonna, you know, tend the bar drinks, and the musician is gonna play an instrument or perform routines, because I really thought it's a realistic thing like to have. If you're staying here, maybe you want to watch something fun. And after dinner, which is also late during the day, we have then sleeping time, and the staff and the host is gonna do, you know, cleaning, some self-care, and also sleeping. So yes, that's the preset I like to have for this. So basically you need to, if you're playing here, you're gonna be needing, you know, to actually start a custom event like a getaway, because this feature came with Adventure Awaits expansion pack, and I wasn't so sure I wanted to go with this because for some reason it's a bit, for me, like it doesn't really like make sense, because this lot, it's basically empty if you travel here and it's not an event going on, you know. I would love this to, you know, function as a small business or maybe, you know, a normal community lot, because if I want to travel here, I don't want an event to happen. And certainly I don't need like 4 days with the same schedule, or maybe it's just my mind. If, for example, I'm starting an event here for 3 days, am I supposed to do the same activities 3 days in a row according to the same schedule? And I don't really think it's such an, you know, realistic thing. Like if I'm going personally in real life in a bed and breakfast, I don't know, maybe traveling, or it doesn't even matter the purpose, but doing the same things all over again, it's quite repetitive. But let me know if I'm thinking this wrong, or maybe if it is another way around to do this. I haven't, you know, played like a lot with Adventure Awaits, so maybe I do not know everything about this. But no further ado, this is gonna be a custom venue in the Save File. And if you want to download this build, it's gonna be on early on my Patreon. The link is gonna be in the description, of course. And as you can see, we have a pool in the back side of the build, and we also have a grill area, bar area. We have a tiny fire pit outside where people can hang out, and a lot of lounge chairs where you can, you know, relax. And in fact, we don't really have things for kids here. I didn't particularly think about this lot to be family oriented, or like, you know, having like kids things to do here if you're traveling or coming here with children. But when I will complete the Say Hell, there's gonna be a bunch of things for kids outside the lot, because, you know, when I'm releasing Safe House, I basically add with tool mod things around every lot in every neighborhood, trying to add as many activities as I can and to make it more pleasing looking than than it actually is. And I'm planning to add more things around this lot. But yeah, it's gonna be a long time until I do that, because I have to actually, you know, complete 16 lots, because that's how many lots we have in Brindlenton Bay. And I already sort of finished like 3 of them. They're not complete, like I started a 64 by 64. And if you want to check out like the work in progress for the save file, I will link right down below the actual live streams, because I'm doing this live. And if you want to hang out with us, then we're having a lot of fun decorating and brainstorming for ideas and everything. And basically you are helping me bringing, you know, all my saves to life, and I'm so grateful for that, and I'm having so much fun building alongside with you. And yes, as you can see, we are decorating right now the outside. We have this grill that came with the garden to table kit. I think it's starting to be one of my favorite outdoorsy kits, if you ask me. And then we're gonna be moving inside, and we're gonna start with the dining room, and you will see that unfortunately 3 or 4, no, I think 3 bedrooms are missing from this spit build, and I'm sorry about that. Unfortunately, I didn't record while doing them, but you're gonna see them in the tour of the video. So basically, you're gonna see how I furnish the dining room, kitchen, living space, and the actual kids' bedrooms, because I did also some separate bedrooms with just one bed. Can be for kids, teenagers, and I also have a nursery. I thought maybe someone, when they rent a room, maybe they rent, like not a room, but like 2 rooms for them, like, the parents, and also a room for a baby. Like, I don't know how actually it is like in real life. I didn't actually went to a bed and breakfast, in fact. And one more thing that I would have loved here is to have an actual, owner that lives here as well. But I was supposed to make this a small business venue if I wanted that, so they would have their own bedroom and a separate area for them, and the rest of it to be public to the customers. But I didn't want it to make this a small business venue, so that's why we sticked with the custom venue idea. But I think it's very realistic, the owner to actually live in the bed and breakfast house. Well, tell me in the comments if I'm wrong, because as I said, I'm not so, like, I don't really know how it is. I know this is, an US type of build and type of, vacation lot that we go. Where I am and what I've heard mostly from this side of Europe that I am, we are very used with actual Airbnbs and like places you rent basically, but not bed and breakfast, where the owners actually, they also live there and rents the space for you. But also I don't travel a lot, so yeah, let me know everything you know about this in the comments down below. And yeah, we are now actually going to furnish the entrance and the living room. Everywhere in this build, and I think everywhere in all of the builds that I'll be doing, we're gonna see a lot of blue, because oceanside, because Brindleton Bay, because I feel like this is the perfect kind of color scheme that works with this coastal aesthetic. And as I said, the Royalty and Legacy boat wallpaper, it's perfect. It's absolutely amazing. We have this one with the boats in the living room, and upstairs I've used the one with the lighthouse, and it's also blue, and it's so like, in my opinion, perfect for this build. And overall everything is very cozy, a bit modern I would say, and I don't know, cluttered, because I don't know, I feel like that's how a bed and breakfast should be. And we have a lot of neutral colors like beige and white, and like warm colors combined with blues, obviously, like baby blue, dark blue, any kind of blue basically works for me here. And yeah, we have in total here, I think we have 4 master bedrooms. Every room actually has their own bathroom, and we have 2 master bedrooms downstairs. 2 of them are upstairs on the first floor, and we also have a bathroom that's for everybody on the main floor. I thought that's like useful to have, so you don't have to go to your room to go to the toilet. And yes, as far as activities, we have television, we have a piano, we have guitar, music. Like, I imagine a lot of things, like doing like a ton of activities here and having a lot of fun. And it actually makes me like happy when I think about everything that you can do here. And let's not mention like the view you have outside. This is also beautiful, for maybe cinematic shots, and like filming all around like a story by the waterside. And yeah, overall I'm so excited with this, and building this bed and breakfast made me more excited for the upcoming builds. And actually I already built a country club and a yacht club, and I cannot wait to share those with you as well. And I believe that's gonna be in the upcoming weeks. But until then, yeah, this is what I had for you today. And I believe I will let you watch the rest of the video, and I hope that you're gonna stay till the end, because the tour of the video, it's beautiful and you can see more of the inside that I furnished. So thank you again for watching. I will leave the download links for this build in the description down below. And until the next time, don't hesitate to leave a like, a comment, and a sub to the channel to help the channel grow. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone!